Okay. It is early in the morning. I gotta start work at 8, but now this is how it should be all day with the safer at home order, but it's gonna be completely full. In my opinion, Menards, where I work at, should only allow 50 customers in the store at a time, because it's like no one's wanting to stay home. And it's like if people are staying home and it was like this all day, we wouldn't have been forced to wear masks and gloves. In another opinion, I think Menards should have kept it where they weren't accepting returns, since Target and Walmart are doing it, but it's only for until usually their corporate tells them they can do returns again. Yesterday, on Wednesday, they had, there was a lady customer that was right up there, and she brought her kid with her, and she had a couple masks, and she was talking to the security guy there. He doesn't work for Menards, he works through a different company. And she was hoping that he would allow her to break Menards' temporary rule where they say they're not allowing anyone around 16 years old and younger in their store. So, when he told her basically no, she acted like she was throwing a tantrum and pouting and running to her car. You could hear her cursing at the security guy. So, but the nice thing, I guess, it's like to think about is, now, with a lot of things, I guess the Republicans that they said on the news around here are talking like they're going to go against our governor, Tony Evers, and seeing if, they can get the state to reopen around May 11th instead of May 26th. So, I don't know. So, yeah, and yesterday the whole parking lot was completely, full of customers. And it's like, it's funny, no one is staying home. A lot of these ones are here every day. Yeah, on Tuesday when they started, enforcing that everybody has to wear masks, there was a lot of complaints. I mean, and they're saying you can wear a scarf, a bandana, a mask, whatever that will cover up your nose and mouth. They're telling customers, and some were turning around and going back to their cart, or some willing to pay $1 for a mask so they could shop in here. There's some that brought their own. I figured out a way so I could breathe, but it's like I don't tie on very tight the darker blue mask, so that way I have a gap at my chin where they can't notice it, where I actually can breathe, because I can't otherwise breathe wearing a face mask. So they haven't really noticed that, but otherwise I've been kind of thinking too, because there's been a lot of news, I guess, that some retailers ain't gonna be able to, reopen. Like, they might close down for good after this state closures. But it's hard to tell which ones. I think, like, JCPenney is gonna be one of them hurt, though. And probably Pier 1 and Office Max here. Office Max ain't really busy, and neither is Best Buy, really. It wouldn't even surprise me even if Victoria's Secret would be in bad shape, because I heard they're in bad shape, too. So there might be a lot of stores closing this summer. And I just like to say might, because you don't really know 100% until you hear on the news, you know. So, yeah, otherwise I've been, like, very tired, working, like, near full-time hours, and I'm glad I'm not the only one in retail that's been having trouble breathing wearing a mask, because I guess from what I heard, there are other people that work in retail that are getting lightheaded and dizzy wearing one, and very tired looking. So, yeah. And I mean, you do gotta be able to breathe. I mean, that's been my fear. If I wear it the way they want, I'd be afraid of passing out in the parking lot and, having them have to call the ambulance, and then me all of a sudden waking up in the hospital instead of being at work during this. But I try not thinking about that. It's like, so long as I have that gap by the chin, I think I'm going to be fine. Because you can feel that wind going right to that spot, and you can actually breathe, which is nice. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yesterday there wasn't nearly as many complaints about having to wear a mask to shop in here like there was on Tuesday, which was pretty good.